Good evening, I'm Frankie Thompson. We begin with a man accused of impersonating an Edmonds police officer. That suspect is expected in Kitsap County Court this week. Bremerton police say they arrested him last week after he showed up at a police scene dressed as an officer wearing a fake badge, and that was only the beginning. Fox 13's Jennifer Dowling spoke to people who witnessed his arrest and has more from Bremerton.
Witnesses tell me that the man was arrested in the parking lot behind the Salvation Army shelter. They tell me that he was checking in residents to the shelter the night before. And those who saw the badge say it looked very real to the untrained eye.
Oh yeah, we saw the cops pull up and put him in silver handcuffs. It was quite interesting.
Jay Voigt is a resident at the Salvation Army shelter and witnessed the arrest of this man, Michael Scaletta-Teets, who's been accused of impersonating a police officer.
He pulled in. It was a dark blue SUV with tinted windows, could not see inside, and a very strange set of lights attached to the back of the vehicle and the sides.
They say his badge looked real.
He was wearing police gear.
And he checked people in at the shelter the night before.
He performed wand checks on everyone as a normal security guard would do, but he was very nervous.
Bremerton police got put on the case after they say he arrived at a police scene in an unmarked Ford Explorer with blue police lights. He identified himself to police as an off-duty Edmonds police detective, and they say he wore body armor and a metallic Edmonds police badge. Police say they investigated and learned he was a convicted felon who had been running security for a nearby business while committing law enforcement acts in the downtown corridor. He was taken into custody with a firearm and a large amount of police equipment.
His lights did come on at one point, and they flashed red, green, blue, some variety of pink or purple, like a neon, and yellow.
Jay Voigt and other residents say the Stephen Group International typically runs security for the Salvation Army shelter. While we were talking to residents, a different man wearing a patch that read Stephen Group did approach us Sunday and asked us to leave the parking lot.
You actually have to ask you to exit the property.
Okay.
He stated he couldn't comment on the arrest. Other non-security staff also told us they couldn't comment.
And this is just, it's scary to see this happen in the place that I call home.
Bremerton police say if you suspect someone is impersonating an officer, ask them for their name and badge number. Call 911 and ask if it's valid. You can also ask 911 dispatch for a second officer or verify if an officer is in the area. If being stopped, slow your speed, activate your signal, and pull over to a safe, well-lit area. And if you believe you may have had a suspicious encounter with this particular man, police ask that you call them at the number below. I reached out to Stephen Group International to ask if the man was working for them, and I am waiting to hear back. Reporting from Bremerton, Jennifer Dowling, Fox 13 News.